All right, let's get right into it. If you're running a plumbing company, doesn't matter if you're in Australia, the UK, or the US, winning a new job is basically a race against the clock. It's this high stakes, super competitive dash. And you know what? The quoting process itself, that's often the finish line that decides who gets the work and who gets left in the dust. So let's think like a customer for a second. Your pipe bursts or the water heater just gives up. It's a mini disaster, right? You're not just calling one plumber, you're frantically calling several all at once. You need effects and you need it now. So the business that gets back to you first with a professional looking quote, well, they don't just seem fast, they seem reliable. They seem like they have their act together. And 9 times out of 10, that's who's going to win the job. Okay, so if speed is the name of the game, why are so many businesses still stuck in the slow lane? Well, the answer is something we call the manual process trap. It's that old school way of doing things that a lot of folks still rely on, and honestly, it's a massive bottleneck. And this is exactly what that trap looks like in real life. You know the drill. Typing up every single estimate by hand, sending out emails one by one, then trying to remember who you need to follow up with. It's not just one step, it's how they all pile on top of each other. The admin work just keeps growing, and worse, every single one of those manual steps is a chance for a costly mistake. A typo here, a forgotten detail there, and poof, you've lost the job. I mean, this slide really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you have the old way. It's slow, it's prone to errors, and you're just drowning in admin. But on the other side, you've got automation. Instant, accurate, and incredibly efficient. This isn't just a small improvement we're talking about. It's a completely different world. A total game changer. So we've talked enough about the problem. Let's shift gears and talk about the solution. There is a much smarter way to handle this. This is where, quote, automation comes into the picture, and it's all about working smarter, not harder. So what even is, quote, automation? Well, when you boil it all down, it's a system designed to do one thing exceptionally well: help you create accurate, professional quotes in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take. The whole point is to turn those phone calls and emails from potential customers into actual paying jobs. And look at the new workflow. It's just so simple. An inquiry comes in, an accurate, professional quote goes out almost instantly, and you win the job. It takes that clunky, complicated manual process and turns it into a clean, simple, 3-step path to getting more work. But here's the really cool part. The impact of this is so much bigger than just winning one job a little bit faster. The real power of automation is the ripple effect it has across your entire business. It's like a chain reaction. You send quotes faster, so you naturally start winning more jobs. You're using templates, so your pricing is always consistent, which builds incredible trust with your customers. That amazing client experience, it leads to better online reviews. And those stronger reviews, they boost you up in Google search results, which in turn brings you a more predictable, steady stream of new work. It all starts with that one simple change. Okay, but I can hear what you might be thinking. This all sounds great for the big companies with a huge office staff, but I'm just a small local business. Can this technology really help me compete? And the answer to that is a huge, confident yes. Absolutely. See, automation isn't about the size of your team, it's about the efficiency of your system. It gives smaller businesses the exact same speed and professionalism as their biggest competitors. It truly levels the playing field. Here's another fair question we hear a lot. Does being faster actually make customers happier? Or could it maybe make you seem rushed? The data we see time and time again says yes, it absolutely improves satisfaction. Just think about it. Customers today expect fast, professional communication. They love getting a clear quote that they can approve with just a simple click. It shows you respect their time, and it just makes their life easier. And all of this leads us to one last really powerful idea. It's a completely new way to think about growing your business, one that doesn't automatically have to mean more stress and more overhead. And this is the key takeaway right here. We so often think that scaling a business means hiring more people, more plumbers, more office staff, but true sustainable growth, that often comes from just removing the internal roadblocks. You know, the inefficient processes that slow you down and burn you out. And automation is one of the most powerful ways to clear those roadblocks for good. So that really leaves us with one final question for you to think about. As you look at your own business, at your goals for the future, you have to ask yourself, is my process the real roadblock that's holding me back from where I want to be?